Hi, I'm Franklin Lagora, and today we will discuss about the first round the world voyage which took place 500 years ago. The advent of the first Europeans in the Philippines. The Portuguese Fernando de Magallanes, also called as Magellan in English, conducted the voyage, which was ended by the Spaniards Juan Sebastian Elcano. The purpose of this journey was to establish a trading route between Indonesia and the Spice Islands of the Moluccas. For this journey, 5 boats and approximately 250 men left Seville and sailed the Guadalquivir River to Sanlúcar de Barrameda, Cadiz, the Atlantic Ocean's gateway. They chose to travel west because they had to abide to the Treaty of Tordesillas, a treaty between Spain and Portugal governing the distribution of kingdoms throughout the exploration of the New World. As a result, the Spaniards were unable to travel around Africa at that time. As a result, they followed Christopher Columbus' former route. They were having such a dull time because there were no maps and they had no idea what path Magellan planned to take. Tenerife, a Canary island, was the first stop. They continued their grilling trip for another 2 months, enduring severe storms along the way, but eventually arrived in what is now Rio de Janeiro. They proceeded from there, expecting to find their way to the South Sea. During this time, Magellan learned that certain sailors were plotting against him. As a result, he assassinated one of the leaders, stranded Captain Juan de Cartagena, and on an uninhabited island. The next phase was to bridge a canal, which became known as the Magellan Strait. However, as they were within the strait, they lost the first ship, Santiago. Also, while they were inside the Magellan Strait, the ship San Antonio deserted at night and opted to return to Spain in the same manner, while the other 3 ships continued their journey without seeing land for 4 months. Crossing the Pacific took longer than they thought. They are the rats in the boat because they were hungry and desperate. Many of them were alive to die as a result. Despite the dire circumstances, the sea remained so quiet and peaceful for the next 4 months that it was given the name Pacific. Soldiers arrived in Las Marianas Island after a long voyage. Then a few weeks later in the Philippines, on Homonhon Island, known as Samar, Magellan built strong bonds with the rulers and the people of Cebu, particularly with Raja Humabon. The Raja of Cebu, Magellan baptized him and his queen into Catholicism, and presented them with the image of Santo Niño as a sign of their union, which marked the start of Christian religion in the Philippines. As a result of this collaboration, Humabon sent an order to the rulers of neighboring islands to furnish food and convert Magellan and his people to Christianity. The orders were denied by Lapu-Lapu, the chief of Mactan. Magellan was slain in the Battle of Mactan as a result of this spanking. The story of Lapu-Lapu is well known among Filipinos and he is considered as the country's first hero. The expedition was a critical juncture. There were only 15 survivors and not enough personnel to handle 3 ships. So they chose to burn the most badly damaged ship and continue their mission with only 2 boats, the Trinity and the Victoria, under the command of Sebastian Elcano. They arrived in the Spice Islands after 5 months of boat repairs. However, the Trinity ships ultimately breakage forced them to make a difficult option. The 53 crew members will remain in Las Moluccas until the yacht is repaired and they can return to Spain. The Victoria returned by the eastern route, in violation of the Tordesillas Treaty, because the relationship between Spain and Portugal was tense at the time. The ship sailed away from the coast to avoid being detected. Elcano's expedition, exhausted and unwell, takes over the land of Cabo Verde, a rival area. They didn't identify them at first, but after they realized who they were, the Elcano expedition fled in fright, leaving some men behind. Finally, on September 8, 1522, the Nauvoo Victoria ship returned the Seville, Spain with Eaton's Peak and the Starving Map, making history as the first boat trip around the world. The world's roundness was confirmed for the first time in history.